The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf.
So we went back to several of those sites, sampled them, and we found up to almost 8% antimony in one of the samples. So it's pretty hot stuff locally.
All right, welcome back inside our Proactive newsroom. And joining me now is the Vice President of Exploration for Arizona Gold and Silver, Greg Hahn. And Greg, it's great to see you again. How are you?
I'm fine, Steve. Thanks for having me on.
Yeah, so exciting news out from the company talking about some results you got back, and this is not sort of gold and silver. This is antimony, and that's an important critical metal that people are talking about these days. So maybe just give us some thoughts on antimony itself and where you see the price going. It's just skyrocketing right now.
Well, antimony's hot. You're right. A year ago, it was 1/10 of the price it is right now. So it's increased tenfold, and that's as a result of China cutting off the supply of antimony to the United States. So there's a big demand for antimony. It's used primarily for armaments, defense purposes, and so there's a bit of a rush to try to find a domestic supply of antimony.
Yeah, so Silverton is where you were looking for it. So tell me about some of the results that you're seeing from this.
Well, sure. Silverton is actually a large Carlin type target, and Carlin targets have strong arsenic, antimony, mercury, thallium, and anomalies with them. And this one has particularly large antimony, and it never really was all that attractive unto itself until the price of antimony skyrocketed. So we inherited a database of a lot of samples that run over 1% antimony, and I say over 1% because they never analyzed the over limits of 1%. So we went back to several of those sites, sampled them, and we found up to almost 8% antimony in one of the samples. So it's pretty hot stuff locally.
Yeah, I know that your focus always is remaining on the Philadelphia project, but this is something that you can't not look at just because of where the price is right now. So how do you sort of tackle that, Greg, as dealing with Philadelphia and also dealing with this?
Well, it's something that we'll have to weave into the mix, but it was very easy to get a permit from the Bureau of Land Management in Nevada. That took us about 3 weeks, a month at the most, and we already had a permit in place for another portion of the property. We just moved it over to the antimony target and had to supplement the bond a little bit, and we're ready to go. So it's really a matter of weaving it into the schedule and the budget, and we haven't done that yet.
Yeah, tell me a bit about what that program would look like. Have you thought about that far ahead?
Well, we permitted 27 shallow drill holes to test the outcrops that carry antimony, and it's about a $500,000 program, something like that, that we feel we could weave in at the appropriate time. So it's ready to go. We're not ready to do it just yet because we have our hands full with Philadelphia right now, but we're working on how we manage that in accordance with our effort at Philadelphia.
Yeah, it gives you some time to do some easy preparatory work too about getting ready for it. I would imagine if you want to go down that road as well. And is it something that is close to roads and things that's easy to get to? Is it
Oh,
something that's not? Yeah.
it's almost a stone's throw off US Highway 6. It's very close. So yeah, it's a very easy project to get to. It has open extensions in multiple directions. So we're looking forward to doing it when we get the time.
Yeah, it's an exciting one for sure. Something to keep an eye on. Greg, thanks so much for the update. Really appreciate it. And I know that, as you mentioned, Philadelphia is still the main target, but this is something that's I think people should take notice of, correct?
It is. It's something we're going to have to pay attention to. And on Philadelphia, we have a rig scheduled to show up next week. So we're pretty excited about that too.
Good stuff. We'll have more details when the time is right. Thanks, Greg. Good to talk to you again.
All right. Thanks again, Steve.
All right, Greg Hahn, the Vice President of Exploration for Arizona Gold and Silver.
The featured company is a paid client of Proactive Group Holdings, and this recording is disseminated by Proactive on its behalf. It is for informational purposes only and does not constitute investment advice, an offer, or a solicitation to buy or sell any securities. Viewers should conduct their own research and consult a qualified financial advisor before making investment decisions. The views expressed are those of the speaker and do not necessarily reflect those of Proactive Group Holdings, trading as Proactive Investors or its affiliates. No responsibility is accepted for any loss arising from reliance on the information presented.